I found Video 7, a new village. In this village I found the legendary cat stuck in the wooden mansion of things. He could not escape, but he could go through the wood. I would report him, but he would. I wanted this cat, so I started looking for the fish. I found some raw salmon, which I brought to the cat in order to tame him. 4 pieces of fish, and I thought he would be tamed. Here you go, cat, fish. But the video cut too early, so I couldn't show you, but basically I gave him the fish and he did not get tamed. So I decided to get a raw Call of Duty and give him a raw Call of Duty, which is short for code. And I gave him it, and he's still not tamed. And guess what happened next? I gave him another raw salmon. He was looking through the wall, and guess what? He loved me so much, he managed to learn the ability to teleport out of his prison. But I was being attacked by the sweaty berries. Look at that, he teleported to reach me. I love him too. Look at him, he dodges the sweet berry bushes. I was wondering if he would follow me into the berry bush, but he says no. Berry bush goes stingy sting. I do not want to go near the stingy. And I'm all like, hey. And then something happened to my cat. He stopped moving. I don't know what happened, but basically I think he crashed. He was playing with me, but the computer crashed. But I 2 swings with my sword and I was able to fix the cat. I don't know what happened, but he broke. Now the sweet berry bushes are the worst berries in the game. You wanna know why? Because when you walk into them, you take damage. So it's very bad. Sweet berry bush is, however, not the worst bush, because you can eat the sweet berry to get 1 hunger food. Wow, sweet berry bush is the best berry bush in the game, because it recovers 1 food without having to cook the berry, because it does not have to cook. Now this town here that I found, or village, has a very deep lore in it. Here we have shipwreck that crashed on this land, and on top of the shipwreck is a town. So what happened here is someone crashed their ship and they decided to make a village where they crashed the ship. There was a woman and man. They make baby, build house, and that make the village appear. And that's how it happened. And this village is called... Now, I was done exploring the village, but I realized something was missing. The cat did not come home with me. I did not realize until I looked around. I was like, wait, what? Kitty cat? Where is it? I thought it would teleport with me, so I save and quit and go back into my world to hopefully get my kitty cat back. Maybe he was invisible. But no, he did not follow me home. Do you know how it makes me feel? It makes me want to cry. Boo hoo 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 hoo. Where is my kitty cat? Where is my kitty cat? I need my meow meow. So I have no cat, but at least I have myself, so I am happy. Now because my portal is inside my house, I may get unexpected visitor, like a zombie pigman with golden sword. It is okay to get them as visitor because they do not attack you unless you attack them first. So if you get zombie pigman in your house that wants to go on top of your bed, make sure you do not touch him or he will go very close to you. He needs to respect my personal space, but he does not know what that is because he is zombie and a pigman, which is not human, it is zombie pigman. So I try to make fence because pigman is not gonna fence. I'm very sorry. I had to remove these flowers from the garden. I needed the room to make fenced area. But don't worry everyone, I put the flowers in a different position, right outside my house. The pink flowers of happiness. Each flower represents the times I had making raw pork chop in the furnace in Minecraft. That's 12 times. And if I did it one more time, it'll be 13. And if I did it not one more time, it'll be 12 again. I wanted to burn down the forest because there were too many trees. But I did something terrible. I burned down the beehive. I wasn't watching what I was doing. And the bee was traumatized. He could not move. There was only one logical thing to do. Make the bee burn with the beehive. And he doesn't even care if he's burning. It was such a traumatizing experience for the bee. It lost connection to the server and the world. And then I was very excited to see all the forest burning, but guess what? It's raining. If it rains, it means the forest will not burn very much. Oopsie, so I picked a bad time to burn the forest. Building a tower is very exciting because it allows me to go very high up in the air, and allows me to see the nearby areas and biomes to explore. So I go very high up in the air above my new house to look around, and I find a roofed forest, lame trees, some desert thing, even more lame trees, and this whole world is a bunch of lame. I found water. You may wonder, water? More like a lake. Now this lake, I think I will go across this lake multiple times in my lifetime. So instead of having to swim every time, I decided to make a bridge. I use wooden slabs to save materials. Instead of using blocks, I use slabs to save half the blocks. Wow. Now I can go over the water without having to swim, cause swimming is lame. I want to not swim when going over water. Mountain, climb. What? Go mountain? I wanted to go on the mountain, but guess what? The mountain has to be climbed to get the top. So what I did was I went to the top of the mountain so I could see what was around the mountain. That's a sheep. That's a tree. And that's a tree again. So I go on top of the mountain and guess what I find? Snow, swamp biome, mushroom trees, and guess what I find as well? Water. And also I find Minecraft.